Good morning. It is Tuesday, December 9th, 2025.
Sorry, I had a reminder that I was making sure it was going to go off at the right time. I needed to go off today.
Did you set a reminder, like a second reminder, like 2 minutes after it, and then the third reminder at 2 minutes after that?
I need to set another one. 1 second.
You might reflexively snooze that first one.
There we go.
And the second one.
Let me just make sure I have
Oh, it's hot.
Oh, it's hot.
Ah. Ah.
2 p.m.
Normally I get coffee, and the coffee comes out of the coffee machine. But today I have hot apple cider, and I put the hot apple cider in this mug, and I put the mug in the microwave. I usually use a normal mug, but today I have a Waffle House mug because I put coffee in it earlier, and I'm reusing the mug. Earlier because I woke up really early. But
Could have gone for a run.
Yeah! In the snow.
The snow we got.
It snowed!
Carly just sent me a picture of her porch. You know how much snow they have?
That's not fair. She lives where there is lots of snow, but there's still snow here. You can't look at snow and be like, that's not snow. It's still snow.
JDO says what, like an inch? JDO, a dusting.
It's snow. There's snow on our porch.
Here, let me post the picture to Mod.
Oh my god. What are you gonna say? The definition of snow changes? It's snow. You could slip and fall. Radio Tread, you have snow and I don't? What's happening? It did. It did snow yesterday. And like, you know, we don't get a lot of that. Last year we had a fair bit of snow. Like enough snow that it was like, oh, this is like snow. We might still have time this year for it to become... Oh,
Look at how much snow Carly has.
Jesus.
Right? There's like a foot on top of her table outside. Like this much.
Yeah.
I am not exaggerating. There's our snow.
That's snow. I know it may look like someone just spilled a big old thing of kosher salt outside, but no, that's snow. That's what that is. That's snow. Chaz says, that's 2 days of canceled school level snow around here.
It is.
School was canceled.
It's canceled today, too.
Chaz is not being facetious. What you just saw, canceled school for 2 days. Welcome to the South. I know we've talked about that in the past, like school gets canceled, but I don't know if we've ever had a picture of what exactly that can do. Yeah, that's all it takes. The fact that snow came out of the sky is enough for it to be like, whoa. Cancel school today and tomorrow. So, do people have no driving skills? No. Where would they get it? You have to drive in snow to get used to driving in snow, and if there's no snow and then snow appears, you go, what is it you doing? So they can't.
There's a very locally famous photo from Raleigh when there was a snowstorm, like a legit snowstorm, of Glenwood Avenue with a car on fire and a lady on her phone, like, walking away from it. And, like, all these cars crashed on Glenwood for, like, maybe this much snow.
I mean, remember when we had a light dusting in Myrtle Beach, and a lady just plowed into the neighborhood sign and just destroyed it? So, like, I understand, like, when you start hearing stories like that, you start to, like, kind of get a picture of, like, oh, you know what? Maybe you should cancel school. Because the amount of people that will die is just... It's like, no, you know what? Y'all are safer if you just stay at home. It starts to make like a little more sense. It's fine. Oh, this is good.
I know.
This is really good.
It's been good.
I've really been enjoying hot apple cider. Oh, it's been wonderful. I almost enjoyed hot apple cider on my crotch, which would have been less enjoyable. Why do we still have bananas? What? Do we have, like, the banana disease where all the alerts are just stuck in bananas? Is that what's happening? Chaz, to celebrate the DLC tomorrow. Oh! Okay. Sure, tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, I'm playing Donkey Kong Bonanza, but this time, because I 100%ed the game, we're playing the DLC. It's Emerald Isle. So if you have Bonanza but don't have the DLC and you're like, is the DLC worth $20? The answer is, I don't know. But we'll find out tomorrow. Cosmic Star, 100% in air quotes. It's 100%? What, just because I didn't get, what, the discs? I don't want to do that.
I put the Raleigh Snow photo in mod chat. I don't know if you've seen it.
The one we just showed?
No.
Oh.
The one where the car's on fire.
Oh. Oh, that one. No, I haven't seen that. That'll be new for me. That was 1600 Bits from Gold Lightning who wrote boo. I would have said boo. Who? If I would have poured this drink on my lap. We got 61 months from Jay Linebeck.
That's the one in the queue.
71 months from KRC David. 36 from Silver Cates. That's a 3. 39 from Rubik's Moon. 41 from Tenderkraut. 46 from Seb the Original Pleb. 23 from Taylor Grovehorn. 84 from the Great Ass Fairy. That's a 7. 49 from Sweet Serene. Lost Vagabond gifted a sub to Malier. 75 months from Xena Fantasies. And 36 months from Red Hero 15. That's a 3. Okay, let's look at this picture that is apparently famous. Wow.
That was in 2014. On Glenwood.
This is fine. It feels a little bit like the picture of that girl in front of the burning building. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's a great album cover.
Aggregated molecules. Yeah, they should close the schools.
Yeah. I mean, one of the reasons it's twofold, right? Like, one is that no one knows how to drive in it.
Uh-huh.
Because
no one has had any practice.
There's no practice because it doesn't happen. You know, it's very, very rare for snow to happen. So when snow happens, it's like, ah. And then the other thing is the infrastructure to deal with it. Is we don't have the
city's
stuff
not going to buy plows if we get snow
once every 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's the combination of those two things makes it impossible to solve the problem. So instead, if it snows, you go out at your own peril because you'll die. It may not be like you dying from the snow, but it'll be someone that like runs into you.
And the few trucks we have are going to be on the highways first.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was out yesterday, but I was home before the snow happened.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was, the bridges were like just starting to freeze, and I was like, ah. I did not take the sled dogs.
I never saw those signs like bridge freezes before road growing up.
Yeah?
Because I guess it was just always cold enough to freeze it no matter what.
I guess it's kind of just understood there.
Yeah.
It's not understood here. Also, it's a sign that you see 99% of the time, like when it's not snowing or cold. So then it just becomes, you don't even think about it. And then when you hit a bridge, you're like, ah, now I remember that sign.
I had a dream last night that I bought a K-truck.
For fun?
Yeah.
We had 37 months from Ow, my dude. 48 months from Devoid Art. That's a 4. And a snack.
Feel delighted from your spleen to your heel with Tiny Eddie's oil-infused blood chunks.
No.
So this is blood sausage made with avocado oil. 1,000 bits from aggregated molecules. Eddie, I ran out of pão de queijo, Brazilian cheese bread. What should I have instead? Also, I made Stephen try to say pão de queijo. It's queijo. I don't know what Brazilian cheese bread is, but I've always been a fan of Little Caesars. So, I'm probably into it.
I tried Georgian cheese bread.
Huh?
It's like a bread boat with cheese.
Jazz. Blood sausage needs a new name. How about blood chunks? You picked the wrong word to change and changed it wrong. Blood sausage was fine. Not something that I would want all the time, but it was fine. There's nowhere to get it. Well, no, I bet there is a place that you can get it here.
Maybe.
There's that one place that does like UK breakfast.
Yeah, that's true.
Like on for a Sunday brunch, they'll be like,
We did research. Like, full English breakfast.
yeah, that might be able to. They might have that. Anyway, is it? Are we? We're gonna be snow free like in an hour, probably. I don't think. Yeah, it's gonna melt, and then no snow on the forecast for the next 10 days. So.
Is it? I saw it the other day, and it was like maybe snow next weekend.
I mean, things can just change because the weather. We can put the person on the
Sunday
moon.
might be almost 60 in Raleigh. I'm gonna bike on Sunday. Saturday's actually looking like less rain, so maybe Saturday.
Every time you're like, I'm gonna blank on Sunday, I just think I'm gonna Hades on Sunday. If you're gone, then I'm going to hell. Hades it is. That's fine. It is wild because I have done Sunday streams now for like 5 or 6 weeks in a row, something. And that's not what I thought I would do, but you know, I've been having fun. Make Hades the new Wednesday game? No. Next thing you know, he's gonna start sneaking in Saturday streams. I'm gonna try not to. But I should have one day where it's like, don't.
Yeah, don't.
So Saturday's my don't day. It used to be Saturday and Sunday were don't days. Now it's Saturday. Everyone needs a don't day. I do have a yes. Yes, and I should, which is why Saturday is the don't day. Sorry, I'm just going to be sad when I'm done with this cup.
I know. Do we need to get more apple cider?
No, we shouldn't. It's good, but it's like, it's a treat. and the treat should end. All treats should come to an end. That's what makes them a treat. Otherwise, it's just food. Incorrect. False. No. If you're just eating something all the time, that's just food. It's only a treat if it stops. So. Like, maybe we could get like one more
A poll
quart.
has begun.
No, gallon.
Should treats come to an end?
Listen, I need people to understand what happened. We bought a quart.
I needed it for a thing.
Yeah, but you only needed a little bit.
Like half of it.
Yeah, well, we drank it. We bought a quart of apple cider, and we were like, oh man, apple cider. And then we bought a gallon of apple cider because we're like, apple cider. And now we are coming to the conclusion of the apple cider gallon. And I'm like, I don't know if we should buy another gallon of apple cider.
It's better apple juice.
I know, it's like I'm living in a hotel 24/7. It's great. But also, I'm like, yeah. But treats. Do they have this all year round?
I don't know. I've never looked.
I've never looked either. I don't even think about it until it's December.
See, it's like seasonal drink apple cider, and then we moved into eggnog season because we already have a half gallon of eggnog. And then we go back into grapefruit the rest of the year for me.
Squid says, just get a half gallon. Compromise.
No, we're getting a full gallon.
Alright. We could probably get one more gallon, and that would be okay.
Someone explain the difference between apple cider and apple juice to a non-American. Apple cider tends to be cloudy. Like, it's kind of more like a pulp orange juice versus a non-pulp orange juice, but it's not thick like pulp orange juice is.
It's also like...
It's also spiced with cinnamon and cloves and...
The winner is MMMM treat.
MMMM treat.
treats.
Can't believe they released a sequel to M&M's called MMMM. Yeah, it's basically apple juice with like spices in it.
Less watered down.
Yeah. So it's
like mulled wine. Kinda. Steven drinks it warm. I like it cold.
Oh, it's so good warm.
I do drink it warm sometimes.
Yeah, it's I can drink it cold, but when I drink it cold, I just think about the fact that I could be drinking it warm. So then I just am like, I just put it in the microwave and make it warm. We had 18 months from Monkey in the Moon. And should treats come to an end?
20 of you. Wow, that's more than I thought. Said stop the madness.
Yeah, you always read the numbers. I read the percents.
Yeah.
15%, stop the madness. 85%, treat. I mean, you can't just be treating nonstop.
Yeah, you can.
There's got to be an end.
Every night in Japan, it was like...
That's different!
So let's go to the kombini and buy some...
That's vacation. And vacation is a treat. Therefore, you can treat during vacation as long as you want.
I bought donuts on Saturday, and we've had them till last night.
Now, sounds like you're not living life to the fullest. I think if you knew how I viewed the duration of what a treat is, you would start telling me to stop. You'd be like, actually, wait, hold on. Because, like, a treat is a singular thing. It's not a concept.
Continue, because I don't understand yet.
So, I might have myself a little treat in the morning. And I might have myself a little treat in the afternoon. And I might have myself a little treat in the evening. But all those treats come to an end when I finish eating them.
Oh.
When I have my little morning treat, I say, I'm not going to have more morning treats. That's my moderation. It's like, now I'll have my afternoon treats. Chrysanthemum. Oh, that's just like me. It's fine. I've been doing this my whole life, and it's, you know, it's good. It's working out. It's working out good. Intelligent one says, you know how I do treats? I buy a pint of ice cream and I eat it immediately. It's not that I'm not capable of that. I've done that with gelato. But we actually bought pints of ice cream not long ago. Mm-hmm. And me and you both have the same problem with the pint. Mm-hmm. Is that we're scrapers. I don't know if any of y'all are scrapers. But we take the spoon and we just scrape the top layer off. And then we're done. So eating a pint...
I have to go deep enough to get the chunks of cherry out of the Cherry Garcia.
Eating a pint of ice cream takes several weeks because it's just. Now it's important to mention that when I'm done with the treat of scraping. When I'm done with my scraping treat, I do immediately get a different treat.
The treats aren't coming to an end then.
It's a different type of treat! It's not the same treat! And it comes to an end when I'm done. When I go to bed, the treats end.
Because all day, the treats are non-ending. It's back-to-back treats.
It's not back-to-back treats. I have to work. I have to go to the bathroom. I'm not treating then. Sometimes I am, actually. Sometimes I do treat while I'm working, and sometimes I do treat when I go to the bathroom. I don't, go to the bathroom to treat. It's just I might be mid-treat. And, what am I going to do? Stop treating?
I know, Renee.
Sure. So many bananas.
Sometimes you want some ice cream.
Sometimes you want a little.
You just take a spoon.
Eat just jots and tittles. You know, I had rhymes for my next two lines, and you saying nothing and staring at me made me not do it. Jots and tittles was a perfectly reasonable line because we're not eating much ice cream.
I think I'm really valid in not continuing that song.
People don't. Do people not even know what jots and tittles are?
It's perfectly criminal.
Jots and tittles are the names of the tiny dots and lines in. It's not tittles. It's not a D. It's a T. With a D is different. Let me tell you about the jot and the tittle. They are tiny dots and lines that are little. Like the dot above an I. You look at that. I don't tell a lie. That is what that all means. Now you've learned a thing. That's a jot and a tittle. that's why the song was so good, even though you stopped, was because we were just saying, why is there more? There's nothing else to explain. It is just a dot. I hope that you have now learned quite a lot. It is a jot. If it's a dot, I think the line is the tittle, but I'm not entirely sure on that. I just know both. Do. Are you Googling this?
I am.
Are you learning it?
A poll has begun. Do you know jots and tittles?
I refuse to believe that Stephen is giving us accurate information because it doesn't reinforce my philosophy.
Yeah, Sappy's right. That's what it is.
It's a what? It's the lines and the dots.
It has to do with Hebrew writing.
Only? Used mainly in negative sentences to mean a very small amount. It still works!
They have to do with letters and pen strokes in Hebrew writing. And it's a line in the Bible from Matthew 5:17.
But it still works! My song still worked, because it means a little. And I was like, we only need a little ice cream. Like a jot and tittle. And you're like, I don't know what that... And then the chat's like, those aren't real words. He said titties. And I'm like, no! These are real things! Are you sure it's only Hebrew?
The winner is, what the heck are those?
Are you sure? Are you sure it's not? I think I'm right. What's the name of the tiny dot that sits above the lowercase I? The tittle is the dot on top of a lowercase I. I had them backwards. The dot is, you would think that the dot is a jot, but no, the dot is the tittle. The tittle, or superscript dot, is the dot on top of a lowercase I and a lowercase j. I knew it! Okay, that's a tittle. What is a jot? What is a jot? I wrote Y. Y is a jot. What is a jot? It can also mean the smallest amount. Maybe it's just tittles. Why? Jot is related to our modern English word iota, meaning a very small amount. Okay. All right, well, I'm I had half right.
Which do you prefer?
I'm aware of the word jot, to use in like a small amount.
Yeah.
But I thought that it also meant tiny writing. But it seems like it only means tiny writing in Hebrew.
Well.
But tittle means tiny writing in Hebrew, but also English.
But here's Matthew 5:18.
That's...
One jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law.
Yes. They had words back then too, yes. But we still have that word. We still have tittle. It's okay to say tittle. We can get your tittles out. Just get them out. Fun fact, you can get your tittles out by just putting in lots of lowercase i's. That's how you get them out. You could also do lowercase j's. All right, did we all learn something? Show me your tittles.
Renee, I wish I hadn't learned it.
The winner is, what the heck are those?
So anyway, now that this is just a reminder, Breakfast Stream is always educational. Always. Hey girl, what them tittles do? Ooh, okay, so anyway, we all learned so much. I'm so glad that we learned together.
The poll has ended. The winner is Tittles.
Tittles kind of sounds like a name for like a small animal. Like here, and it would be that would work because it's for small. Like if you had a hamster, you'd be like, Tittles, come here. No, that's Jots. Tittle was smaller than a Jot, so a Jot would be a kitten, and a Tittle would be a hamster, unless it was a really big hamster. Okay, 5,000 bits from Gold Lining said scrape off, and then also 6,000 from Gold Lining, Jots and Tittles, and then 6,000 from Jet Chat. Explain Jots and Tittles, continue. We've learned everything. I even learned a little bit. Here's a snag.
The convoluted way to show your employment. Tiny Eddie's boiled pleasure puffs.
I don't think you should boil those.
Well, maybe they're not puffed until they're boiled, and you put them in the hot water and they go puff.
Is that real? I don't know if that's a thing. Can you boil something and it gets bigger?
Yeah.
Oh, like those dinosaurs.
The sponge dinosaurs?
Yeah. Okay, that's not boiling, I guess. It's just water. Yeah, I don't think boiling them necessarily does that. Oh, pasta. Pasta's a really great example, actually. Pasta does expand when you boil it. Just like pleasure puffs. Don't boil dinosaurs. They've been through enough. That's 1,000 bits from Aldo says, Eddie, please save us. We're doing our best. Literally sing about anything else at this point. Sure, yeah. We should sing a song about a dog. He's a good one, and he has a best friend who's a hog. Dog's name is Sam, the other one is a hog. His name is Dave. Dave and Sam go on adventures, and they play in the mud. They both love the mud so much. That was wholesome, that was nice.
Good job.
One day, Dave said to Sam, you know, my mother was a Jot. And my father was a Tittle. That was 6,000 from Jet Chat. Says, literally sing about anything else at this point. We did it. Playing in the mud. Dogs do love mud. I've seen that. Just, that's not fictional.
Good job.
Like, I don't have a dog, but, like, I've seen it, though. I've seen them do that. It's not just a hog thing. Dogs also. 500 bits of Mo Dude says, if it's sweet and yellow, that's juice there, fella. If it's tangy and brown, you're in cider town. Ned Flanders. That's a helpful thing. That tells international viewers exactly what is happening. If it's tangy and brown, you're in cider town. I panicked for a moment. 300 bits from Gadzooks who says, 3 of the hardest things for people to say. I was wrong. I need help. And it would be Worcestershires, our strange sports team of the day. I think I got there. That's hard. That word is...
That is hard, yes.
It's a hard... Well, you know what's really hard is seeing it twice.
Mm-hmm.
It literally
and
breaks...
wondering if one of them's pronounced differently.
Yeah. Wash your sister sauce. What? Wash your sister? Worcester. Or Worcestershire.
You've had a morning. You can go back to bed.
I woke up at 5:45. I've been up for almost 4 hours.
You could have gone for a run. Chaz, I'm coming over to do a run with you.
I don't think Chaz wants me to do that. Because if I were to do that, we wouldn't be running together. Like, we would start and I'd be like, hold on. And then we would just be walking and he'd be like, this isn't helping me. I'd slip on the snow. Yeah, it's just... that sounds like a lot, so I'm gonna maybe save him the agony. Why is there another art in the queue? What is this?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know what this one is?
No.
Sometimes you put them in. Oh, it's corn dog.
I love corn dog.
I also love corn dog.
I'm so glad we got a photo of corn dog. Because they showed it, and then we both pulled out our phones to, like, photograph the TV.
Yeah.
And then they cut to some other clip of a dog getting something else put on its head. And we were like, no.
Mamma mia!
And then it came back, and we took a photo.
I'm glad you got it. However, it's some Prow who says, hey, Stephen, please stop showing up in my dreams to try and get me to buy Apple products. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I've been showing up there to do advertisements.
My dream about having a K-truck that I had last night. I was, like, busy trying to, like, weld things to hold my bicycle on the back of the K-truck.
So you want a K-truck to haul
put
your
a bike on it, yeah.
Of course, yeah, okay.
And then you were driving it, and you were, like, trying to get on the interstate, and I was like, Steven, they don't get above 50 miles per hour.
What if you just drove on the shoulder? Cops love it when you just drive on the shoulder.
They are legal here. I've seen them.
I saw one Friday, actually. I was in the dentist's office, and they have it where you can look out a window so you don't feel like you're never going to leave. And a K-truck actually drove by, and I was like, oh, little K-truck. Except I probably went, oh,
There's an
Lord.
importer in Virginia.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're cute if you want a truck and you want it to be cute. No, gotta export these K-trucks. Yeah, it was, I wouldn't...
They're so cute, I want
But
one.
what would you do with it?
Put my bike on the back.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's okay. You know you can do that with like any vehicle. You put a rack on it.
We need to get a rack.
It would be cheaper to get a rack than a K-truck.
I suppose.
I feel really certain either that or I have vastly underestimated how much it's going to cost to get a rack put on the car.
Well, we have to get a hitch on the car too. I don't know how much that is.
But at least you don't have to pay insurance on
The rack.
on the rack.
Yeah.
That's the number one reason for like not getting a second vehicle is that anytime on the few times that we get aggravated that we both have something that we want to do but there's one car,
Yeah.
I just go I don't care. I don't care. I don't want to have to pay insurance and registration and all this
like
stuff.
The taxes here.
No, I don't. It's fine. It is cheaper if it's an emergency and we both have to go to different places. It is wildly cheaper.
For one of us to Uber somewhere.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it doesn't feel like it in that moment because you're like, I have to go. It would be better if I had a car. It would not. It would not. In general, in the U.S., you have to have a vehicle to like do things. Mm-hmm. But once you get to two vehicles, you're like, uh-oh. Oh no. US big.
But it's a cute truck.
But it is a cute truck.
It's just a cute truck.
I've been having weird dreams lately. very vivid, I've been having really exhausting dreams. 2 times in the last week, I have woke up from like, I guess you could call them nightmares. They're not nightmares in the super traditional sense, but they're nightmares in the sense that like something not great is happening, and then I wake up and I'm exhausted from it. I'm just like, and I may have just finished sleeping, like a full night's rest, and then I wake up and I feel like I could pass out because I'm so tired from the nightmare. So every Tuesday and Thursday morning, it's a little nightmare here. And the awful thing is I'm not really remembering the dreams long term. Mm-hmm. I wake up and I'll remember them for a second, but then I'm like, great. I couldn't buy a single donut and it was awful. We just had some donuts.
We did.
Mal brought donuts home. It was great. I loved it.
You're welcome.
I ate several.
Good.
Yeah. How many did you get? 1 dozen?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Mal had got some donuts and taken them to a friend's house, and then like they only ate like 1.
Yeah.
And you were expecting them to not eat just 1.
Yeah.
So then you came back and you're like, I have a bunch of donuts, and I'm like, oh no.
Chess and Jeff had some too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think there were like 7 or 8 by the time I got to them. Yeah. I mean, I didn't eat 2 at a time because that's too long for one treat. I had 1, and then I would wait an hour and then have another one because that's a new treat time, and then I'd have 1 later. It's important to have a system that works for you. This system is okay for me. It may not be okay for all parties. Yes, you're pacing it out. I ate some of them the day of, and then the next day I had one, and it was just like a little stale, so it tasted like I was at Dunkin' Donuts. So it was kind of.
Yeah.
Do you know exactly what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
It just I don't know. After I've had like real donuts from like a mom and pop place, if you go to the drive-thru of a Dunkin' Donuts and you have a Dunkin' Donut, you're like, oh, this is just a 1-day-old donut.
The oldest operating Krispy Kreme is in Raleigh.
That's true. Mm-hmm. That's true.
Because it's the second location that was ever made.
Yep.
But the first one was torn down. So we, in Raleigh, have the oldest operating.
It must be so stale by now. Yeah, so if you guys have seen the vlogs...
Krispy Kreme race?
Yeah, the race where Chaz and Jeff have done the Krispy Kreme challenge. That Krispy Kreme that they run to is the oldest operating Krispy Kreme in the U.S. And that's neat.
I was down there the other day, and the sign was lit up for the donuts being hot.
Yeah.
But it was burnt out, so it just said Doug.
Hot Doug! Available now in your area. Could go for some hot Doug. Now I'm just thinking of a saxophone version of the Doug theme. Saxophones make it hot. I don't know. I don't know how to make something sexy. We had 5 of the bits of Jet says, Sunday interview with New York went really well. I'm getting really good at talking to old ladies. Still pulling for Mebane, but I'm not sure when I'll hear back from anyone. Just know applications and interviews are going to start slowing down.
Good vibes.
Good vibes. Like, I'm glad that you... I mean, I wish you would have heard back from Mebane already positively, but if you haven't heard back at all, at least that's better than hearing no. So, fingers still crossed. And everyone is anxiously awaiting, like, where the end place will be. So, but I hope it's Mevin. We had 61 months from Tokunut and also 62 from Arpiga. Thank you. You were saying something.
Corn dog. K-trucks. Donuts.
I like how you started with corn dog, something that you mentioned for 2 seconds, as if it was as if it was a recurrent topic that we just talk about all the time. It's like, corn dog. In fairness, I haven't had a corn dog.
Corn dog.
I haven't had a corn dog, like an Edie corn dog, in a long time. Don't look at anything I do. A corn dog. Food corn dog. You should have seen. Was it Sunday? I don't know when it was, but there was bad hand motions, and I'm like, it all made sense contextually, but I'm like, don't gif this. I don't need that. Food. Yeah, the food. I haven't had one of those in a long time because.
Where do you get one?
Yeah, because I'm not 10, but also, yeah, you gotta get them at like a state fair.
You can get them somewhere else.
You can get them at like the grocery store if you're willing to buy like 10.
Oh, frozen ones.
Yeah. Well, how can you get them not frozen?
Oh, Sonic has them, that's right.
Does Sonic have them?
Yeah.
That's how I need to do this. Because I want one.
Culver sells them?
Culver's has corn dogs? I need to do Sonic or look into this Culver's thing. Culver's finally started doing points. This is really important.
He moved from McDonald's to Sonic. Cookout has them, that's right.
That's right.
We can go to Cookout.
Okay. Yeah. I need... And of
and it's
all
like
of the...
what? It's like $5 and you pick like 10 things? How does Cookout work?
You pull up to the Cookout and they're like, listen, nothing's great, but you will get 10 things for like $3. And I'm like, all right, that's fine. My relationship with Cookout is you're paying for caloric intake. And I'm like, that's fine. I'm going to get full. Sometimes you're just trying to get full. And I bet of those three, my assumption, I'm assuming a lot here, is that Cookout would have the best corn dog.
Okay.
That's 10 trees. Like, of those three places, and I haven't tested this, there's no data in this at all, but my assumption is that I bet Cookout is the best one. They just seem like they know their way around a hot dog.
A deep fryer?
Yeah. Yeah. You know, Culver's has got cheese curds and fish and burgers, but like, I don't know about that. Gamer Girl Left says, funny enough, I work at Culver's. Okay, so you can clarify that we can get corn dogs there. Do you want a corn dog, or is this like no? Oh, that was a quick no. You don't like them at all?
They're fine.
Well, yeah, they're fine.
I have no desire to go seek one out.
Well, I'm not gonna seek one out. I'm gonna wait till I'm in the neighborhood of the corn dog. There's a lot of things I have to do. I'm a very busy, important individual, running errands, going to Costco. And if I'm out near the corn dog location, I can get one. Because I only want one. I don't want like a dozen of them. Sappy says, imagine if Costco had corn dogs. They do frozen because we bought them in college. I guess it was Sam's Club, but same thing. We bought like, oh God, I don't know how many came in a pack, like 36, and they would just go into the freezer. There's probably early vlogs of us eating corn dogs because we just had them all the time. It was a great value. Corn dogs at Culver's, but it's on the kids menu. Make of that what you will. Yeah.
When I worked there, I don't think we had them.
Well, it probably was new to Wisconsin.
No, I had corn dogs in school growing up.
Oh, okay. Well, they might
I just wanted to
imported.
eat the breading.
Because you didn't like
just cornbread.
You didn't like the hot dogs?
No, I never really liked hot dogs.
Was it? Did they show you the rat video in
No.
school or something? No.
No, I just didn't like him.
Okay.
Mamma mia!
We got 500 bits of Jed Chat says Stephen is a busy individual. He needs to stop. He needs to stop at McDonald's twice before picking up Chaz and Jeff from the airport. Yeah. In fairness, that's done. It's done.
I just want to shout out Chaz won something this weekend.
Oh, we should mention that. That's a big deal. We need to set it up a little bit, though.
Chaz just won something.
Okay.
Because Chaz is the best.
Okay.
Mod of the year.
Is there not any more to talk about with that? No,
Chaz is
just
the
Chaz.
best.
Just Chaz won something.
Uh-huh.
Full context.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Just wanted to be like, Chaz deserves some applause.
I mean, he does.
Yeah. I thought Chaz wins by default. True.
Masterling. All right. That's how I also feel. I'm like, we're not going to give any additional context
No.
to any of this story.
No.
Is this a story that like you thought about before you fully thought through?
No, I just wanted to say
Okay.
Chaz won something.
Okay.
He deserves some applause.
Okay. He did. He did win a contest. And he always has won the contest in my heart.
You trying to find your heart?
Well, I forgot.
Did you lose it?
Isn't it like here?
It's like central, but like slightly left. That's why you put your hand up here when you said the Pledge of Allegiance in school?
Yeah. It's like, because they make it out like it's here, but it's not actually here. It's like,
It's not.
it's
That's
like-
so far. No.
yeah, it's not like chilling over here.
In
It's
your
like,
armpit.
yeah. Yeah.
Renee!
The heart is near the tittle. She did.
Dude, I think you're out of words for today.
I used them all. Do you have some?
Words? What now, word boy? Today's Tuesday. So,
Good start. Okay, go ahead, go ahead.
you want me to do it?
Yeah.
We've been unpacking the final room of the house we needed to unpack.
Yes.
So yesterday, which was Monday, we spent some time doing that. And yes, it's tabletop room.
Everything has been in the dining room just as a, this has to go
Well,
somewhere.
we moved, right? And then we shoved everything in the dining room that we couldn't deal with before Extra Life.
Yes.
Because we had people here for Extra Life, obviously.
Yeah.
And then we had a trip to Japan. And then we had Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So now that that stuff is all over, we can finish unpacking the house. So we did some of that yesterday. Are we going to do more of
Yes.
that today?
No.
I mean, we kind of need to because, like, there's stuff in the hallway
no.
that's in the way.
Probably not going to do it today, no. I mean, maybe. I don't know. A little bit, but not like yesterday. There's been too many things to
Yeah.
do. I've been having a slight internal scream
Yeah.
over all of the things that I've been trying to juggle
Okay.
while also being like, Jesus, I have other things that I really need to do. But it's happening.
Speaking of unpacking, how's the mail vlog? All the mail's sitting right there, ready to be filmed.
I'm literally touching mail now. Like the mail was in the tabletop room. So when we started to dig apart that room, I was like, I'm moving all of this up now.
Yeah.
Because it needs to get done. Because when we were getting ready to do mail, it had been about like 2 or 3 months. And I was like, all right, we'll do mail. And then it was like, you have to move actually. And I was like, oh my God. And then we moved and then we went to Japan. And now it's been many, many months. And so it's going to be a really interesting mail video because we have stuff that came like a week ago and stuff that came like 6 months ago. So it's really going to cover a range. It's going to cover a big range. So we need to do that.
Yeah.
Happy Easter! We'll try open them in chronological order.
They don't always stamp them with the date.
They don't.
Yeah. And then we're like, when did this get sent? Where does this go in the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do our best. But yes, mail is coming incredibly soon. We literally have to walk over it to get by, so now it has to happen. And we also have started to dig apart the tabletop room. Mm-hmm. One of the things that we did, which I don't like, but I didn't know how else to do it. You made it so. I mean, that's a really great way of getting things done. That is a good
strategy. One of the things we did that you didn't like?
Yeah, is that I have, and you may have heard that I have some cables. So I have some cables, and by some I mean like several boxes. So they need to be gone through, consolidated. A lot of them need to be like gotten rid of. But I don't have time to do that.
Will you do an HDMI count?
Yes. So now I have brought them up into my office on the floor. Because they can't stay in the tabletop room. So now they're just on my floor. And it's fine, but it's every time I go in there now, I'm like, So maybe I will do a stream where I just look at cables. I know it's the best place for them right now. So
it's kind of a situation of like, oh, these would go really well in this space in the house, but there's something else there that needs to go somewhere else, and there's something there that needs to go somewhere else, and then we need to get like another.
You're never
to go to IKEA to get more Billy shelves. So the stuff that's there can't go there until we do that.
You're never gonna believe that the bottleneck is video games, because that's just always what it is. I need to put stuff in my closet, and I can't because it's full of video games. So the video games need to go on shelves that don't exist. So
that one doesn't have any shelves on it, but there is a Billy there.
So it's useless.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we have to get more shelving to get the video games out of the closet and onto shelves, so I free up that closet so I can take stuff out of a different closet and put it in that closet, so it frees up that closet so the stuff in that closet can move to that closet, and then that closet can be used for cleaning. So anyway, I don't know when that's happening. We gotta do that.
Yeah.
At some point. But we need to make a definitive list of what we need to order and then get it.
Yeah.
So stuff's not sitting in the closet forever. We had 44 months from Anime 1990, 11. 23 months from Tyler Barf. 300 bits from Satsy. It says, I have horrible phone calls to make and I've already been hung up on and failed. Robot. But I am alive. Love all y'all. Pickle. Oh, you got hung up on by
the robot?
The robot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
That's happened to me.
Yeah, I've been there. I mean, the phone is bad.
Yeah.
Just in general. The phone is not a good thing. I hope the phone treats you better soon. I failed robot, tried again, got through to a guy, he hung up. Oh, gross. I'm sorry. That sucks. I've been trying to reach my doctor about something, And I just needed like a piece of information from the doctor. So like I don't need an appointment. I just need like a single piece of information. And I called my doctor's office and was like, hey, tell my doctor this so they'll call me. And they're like, okay. And then I waited a week. And I didn't hear back.
Are you asking where your hurt is?
Yeah, I need to know. They're looking for it. So I called and they were like, we'll do it. And then a week later, they didn't call back. So then I called and asked again. And I waited another week and they didn't call back. So I called yesterday and was like, what do I... And they're like, I'm sorry. They're like, she's just not doing it. So you want to make a telehealth appointment? And I'm like, I guess. But this is insane.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to have to pay a crazy copay for a telehealth appointment when I just need you to say like a sentence to me. So anyway, I sent her a message on the portal. She's never responded to me on the portal before, but I sent a message on the portal. So it does. The portal sounds official. Everything is a portal now. You have to have a portal to do this, that, or the other. Anyway, when I talk to her today, she's very cool in person. I like her a lot.
Yeah.
When I talk to her on the thing, I'll be like, hey, can you tell them not to charge me?
Yeah.
Because she might be able to do that. There was one time we went to a doctor's appointment and we left and I called them and was like, don't you dare charge us for that.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah, that was like your post-op from something, and they like were like, well, we don't have the results. Who told you to do this? And you were like, you guys did yesterday.
Yep. Yeah, I remember that. That was also the one where we could hear them talking outside the door, and I heard the doctor say to the other person, like, why is he here? And I was like, that ain't good. So then he walks in and is like, hey, how you doing? And then
why are you here?
He didn't say it that way. He just was like, all right, so he didn't say, why are you here? I just heard him say it outside the door. And that, like, once you hear that, you're mad. You're just like, there's some rage. And then we had the appointment where nothing happened. And then we got in the car and I called and was like, don't charge me for that. And they were like, we won't. We're sorry.
I'm currently waiting on my allergist to make me new stuff they give me for the shot.
And yeah, they didn't.
They haven't. And he was like, you should maybe cancel your Monday appointment because
we didn't get the stuff.
Because we didn't get the stuff with the holidays, and I could hear them outside like, well, where's her serum?
Yeah. It's like, oh, we didn't order it.
So, they were like, cancel your Monday appointment. It won't be in by that time. So I'm like, okay. And they're like, we'll call you when it's in. And I'm like, when should it be in? Because if you never call me, I should know approximately when it should have come in. So I'll call.
Yeah.
And they were like, I don't know, like Wednesday, Thursday?
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, if you ordered a painting from my dad, from my dad's art collection, they've been shipped. So be on the lookout for them. There are 3 left. So if you go to stevepaintedthis.com, there are 3 left. If you order, like, probably in the next...
I forgot what the deadline for
I don't know what it is. In the next few days, and you're in the US, you'll probably get it by Christmas. So that's good. The post office is a fascinating place.
Yeah.
I learned that yesterday because... Woo! It's actually true. That's actually, I'm not gonna like, that's not the thing I should be admitting, but if you did order, I would have to take it to the post office, which would be near Cookout, or I would make it near Cookout, and then I would get, so anyway, get it because you want the art, don't feed bad habits. Literally feed. But so the post office, I'm gonna tell this little story, because I find it interesting. Hopefully it doesn't end up being bad, but I'm gonna tell it anyway. I went to the post office yesterday, and it's the holidays, and when you go into the post office, there's like a 45-minute line, which is insane. But I print all of the shipping at home, so I don't have to do anything at the post office other than drop it off, which is great because I don't have to stand in the line. So I had so much mail because everyone ordered all of the paintings at once that I couldn't bring it all in at once. So I had half of it. So I brought in half. I walked past
the entire line,
30 people, and went up to the front and just put them up on the counter because there was a free counter. And I told the lady, I was like, it's fine if I just leave them here, right? And she was like, yeah. She's like, but in the future, she's like, you can just drop them in the back. And I was
Not every post office does that.
And I was like, oh. She's like, yeah. She's like, you can just take them to the back and, back up to the dock and do it back there. And I was like, this is new information, but like, okay. So I had already dropped half of them off inside the post office. So then I went back to the car and I was like, all right, well, I guess I'll drop the other ones off at the back because I don't know what this is. So I drive in through the gate where it's like, postal service people only.
Yeah, it's a federal building.
It's a federal building, and I drive all the way back, and I see people loading the trucks for like local delivery, and I'm like, where do I go to drop off mail? And they're like, oh, you got to go further around. And I'm like, okay. So it's a big building. So I drive all the way back, and there's a dock. And I drive up next to the dock and park over here, and I get the mail. I go up the dock, and there's just like postal employees just like out there like talking. And I was like, hey, the front desk said I could bring bulk mail back here and drop it off. And they're like, oh, yeah. There's a door over there. And I was like, okay. So I go over to where the door is, and there is a door in the back of the post office for bulk mail. And I'm like, bizarre. So I go to open the door and it don't open. And one of the people says, oh, it looks dark in there, Chief. And then I read and it's like, it's closed for lunch. And it's 12:50 and it opens back up at 1. And I'm standing there and I'm like, I could just wait. I mean, it's like, it's really cold, but I'm like, it's fine. So I wait there 10 minutes.
Outside.
And then eventually the door opens and this lady comes out and is like, what you got, honey? And I was like, I got these things. She's like, okay. She's like, is this it? And I was like, yeah. It's like, it was double this. I said, I left the first half at the front counter and then they told me to come back here. And she goes, they told you to come back here? She's like, they just don't want to do anything up there. She's like, you can leave them up there and that'll be fine. She's like, it's fine to bring them back here. She's like, but it's, probably more effort for you. And I was like, it's fine. She's like, you can just put them in those bins and they'll go out. And I said, okay. So I put them in the bins. So that was yesterday. This morning I was up, because I'm up, and I went to Etsy to check on the shipping. Mm-hmm. All of the ones that I put in the bin in the back have shipped. All of the ones that I left with the postal workers at the front counter are still in pre-transit. And I'm like,
they'll probably get scanned in today.
I'm sure they'll get scanned in today, but I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I was worried that it would be like somehow the opposite. Because I was like, I've never done this backdoor thing. I'm doing backdoor deals with the post office. And instead, it was the other way around. So, I saw Armored Frog said that the shipping's been updated. If your shipping's been updated and you have like information, it's because I put it in the back. And if it still says it hasn't been delivered, it has. It'll probably get updated today. Yeah, so Armored Frog, you had backdoor service at the post office. I think we should end the stream. We got 300 bits from Jet Jet. It says, McDonald's is out. Cookout is my new best friend. I would love to get some Cookout in the near future with you. Whenever you are available. Thanks in all caps. I hope you all have a wonderful Tuesday. As a reminder, tomorrow afternoon at 1 p.m., we're going to be looking at Emerald Isle. It's the DLC for Donkey Kong Bonanza. It should be neat. I've heard it's niche, but the people that like it are really into it. So I'm looking forward to seeing how it plays out.
Yeah.
And I also want to take a look at DK Artist, including you. I want you to take a look at it too. It'll depend on your availability. If it's not tomorrow, then like...
I have a... No, I think that moved. Let me check.
If it's tomorrow, it'll be tomorrow. If it's next week, it'll be next week. But I definitely want to see what you do with it, because you, and this is true, are a professional artist.
Yeah, my thing that I had during stream got moved, so...
All right.
So I have some time tomorrow, yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, source. So, you can come by the couch tomorrow and draw something in 3D. Have you ever done the... I don't know if you had... In school, you had the... They have the thing where you can, like... Instead of that, let's put that aside and forget I did that. Did you ever do any 3D modeling in school? With a mouse?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's just leave it there. We don't need to worry about the 3D pointer thing. That's...
See, my thought was that you were talking about the pens that give off the plastic.
Oh, no, but those are cool.
Yeah. And I was like, I thought those were relatively new.
Those are very cool. No, I'm not talking about that. But the concept is the same. It's like a pen that works in 3D space to do that sort of thing.
I don't remember what software I used.
I think in the classroom we had Maya.
There's another one from that era.
3ds Max.
That's what I used.
Yeah. Yeah, in the classroom we had Maya, but in the dorm I had something. I think it was 3ds Max. There's Blender now, yeah. Mm-hmm. Blender was around then, but it was like, I think it was very, very new. Like super, super new. Okay, we're done. Thanks for being here. Take care. We will see you
tomorrow for Donkey Kong.
Tomorrow for Donkey Kong, which honestly I'm, pretty excited for, just because of the art thing. See you then. Oh, that was a pop.
That was my shoulder.